we work our way down from the rafters to ice level, we'll take a look at our starting goaltenders. Cody St.Jacques is going to get the start for the Brampton Battalion. The 5-year veteran actually started this year with the University of Guelph before coming on with the Brampton Battalion recently. At the other end of the ice for the Petes tonight, it's going to be Bryce O'Hagan that's going to get the start tonight. Very much so still in that battle with Andrew D'Agostini for the starting role with the Petes. It's been back and forth. O'Hagan has a chance to prove himself tonight against the Brampton Battalion. Your officials for tonight's game: number 35, Scott Ferguson; number 44, Chris Carnegie will be making the calls. Linesman 40, Brian Horde; and 93, Jordan Brown. And we are underway here in Peterborough. As always, this Barclay Goodrow in the corner, and there's a guy to keep an eye on, number 23, Barclay Goodrow, a young player that has a lot of talent. Shoots, scores! Carrick around behind the net, opens up the scoring, and Sam Carrick allowed to just walk out, not covered by any defenseman right there. That's a miscue on the Petes side, and Sam Carrick opens up the scoring for the Battalion.
5th goal of the season for the Stouffville native, and Sam Carrick doing a good job of just eyeing up the situation. He's given all sorts of time and space to come right around Bryce O'Hagan. O'Hagan goes down low. Nobody's going to touch him, not even lay a hand on him in a white and maroon shirt. And that all 52 points with the Whitby Wildcats.
And fight right off the bat. It's going to be Alex O'Neill versus Derek Mathers. Alex O'Neill, a tough customer in the OHL. This is his 10th fight of the season. He had 20 last year in the Ontario Hockey League. And Derek Mathers, who's been the new upstart fighter in the OHL, just takes him down, out-wrestled him on the back end. And you talk about Mathers' expression as far as the rules interpretation so far. Chance out in front, scores! Puempel! Right off the face-off, Callie Ekelund threw it on the net, and Matt Pumpel follows up. Puempel from Ekelund and Watson tie the game up at 1.
First save made by Cody St.Jacques, but Matt Pumpel, his 17th goal of the season and his 101st OHL point of his career, gets the easy rebound and tip-in to tie the game at 1. Through a crowd, Ekelund, and it seemed to take a couple of bounces, and right onto the stick of Puempel in the Peterborough Memorial Center in terms of trying to play that puck.
One-timer down low by Martschini, and St.Jacques got post-to-post for the save. You know, we were even talking at the moves it back to Martschini. To Puempel in the corner. Watson, lots of time. Watson delays, passed out in front, scores! Matt Pumpel from Austin Watson. Great plays by both to set up this goal. Puempel settled down the puck in the corner, found Watson with the time and space, and Watson, take another look on the replay here. Watch how well he delays with the man down to take away the shooting lane and finds Puempel on the doorstep.
Well, we talked about how easy it might be for Matt Pumpel to surpass 33 goals from a year ago, and you're right on, Scott. It's the time. Look at that move right around the defender, who's completely prone, lots of space, and that's the note so well. They're finding out in Windsor as well that he can just throw that muscle around.
Chance right there, and St.Jacques dives across the crease to get in front of it, taking away a sure scoring chance from Slater Kuku. We've seen so much of him jumping in from the rush, and there's another example right there.
Well, that won't be the last time that the rookie for the Peterborough Petes on defense, the first-round pick of this year, is not going to be able to put it home, but don't worry, Peterborough fans, there will be plenty of nights where in his career...
Trying to jumpstart the rush, cuts in past a couple of defenders, out into the slot, and a big glove save by St.Jacques. Callie Ekelund just played nonchalantly by everybody. Kristen Watson's had. He's been buzzing around that Brampton net all night. Bouncing puck just gets past O'Hagan, scores. He got a piece of it, but it's Alex O'Neill scoring the goal. His 3rd of the OHL season on a trickler, just rolling over the shoulder of Bryce O'Hagan.
Oh boy, one of those tough Tommy Salo-like goals where O'Neill puts it up, O'Hagan gets a piece of it, and it just rolls up one side and back down the other. Oh boy, those are the nightmares when you're in between the pipes. You think you got...
Turnover at the blue line. Quine over to Martschini. Martschini swarmed by Battalion. Quine out in front, scores! 4 straight games for Alan Quine, and now a 9-game point streak. for the Petes forward, and you talk about guys flourishing in new surroundings. How about Alan Quine since coming to the Petes? Goals in 4 straight games now.
9-game point streak for Alan Quine, and who is there to set him up but Justin Larson? He's at least on 1 occasion tonight, possibly 2, the veteran.
Ekelund couldn't get it past Wind, and here's just what we were talking about. Cuckoo just came out of the box, but Joey West will get the empty netter. West from Ekelund, and that empty netter will seal the Petes victory, now making it 4-2.
Matt Pumpel going alongside Joey West for good measure to follow it up if he had to, but West is able to gain control of that puck at his own blue line, and he was off to the races from there. And Zach Bell, well, you see just going out of your picture there, smashing the stick.
The announcement on the goal right now. As time winds down here in Peterborough, give full credit to the Battalion for a strong road game. But they'll take a 4-2 loss in this one, despite the best efforts of their goaltender, Cody St.Jacques, among others. Scott Tansky had a fantastic night for the Battalion, but it was the Stars that came out in full forward for the Petes. Matt Pumpel with 2 goals, Austin Watson with a couple of big key plays, 2 assists by him, Lino Martschini with a couple assists as well. And the Petes hold on to a 4-2 win, a big game. Make sure to stick with us as the Petes go on for a home-and-home series with the Ottawa 67s. And stick with us right here on TV Coach Go as we bring you post-game analysis, tonight's 3 stars, and much more right after this.